Kurt Busch gives an update on his status. Let's talk about it. Coming up next. What is going on, everybody? Hope you're doing good today. All right, Kurt Busch has given an update on his status, and it said it is possible he could make a return by 2022. Let's look at this article from John Newby at The Heavy and then discuss. 23XI's Kurt Busch has provided an update about his ongoing recovery from a crash at Pocono Raceway. He said that he is making progress, and he has acknowledged that there is a possibility that he makes a return during the 2022 Cup Series season. I feel hopeful, Busch said on September 27th via transcript from NASCAR Media. I know that I have more doctor visits and more distance to go, and I keep pushing each week. And TPC, Toyota Performance Center, has been a group of angels that have helped me with the workouts and the vestibular workouts, different nutrients, as well as the different supplements and things to help everything rebalance with my vision, my hearing, and my overall balance in general. Each situation is different. It's similar to a breast cancer survivor. Not every story is the same. Not every injury is the same. There's been a bunch of military guys that have reached out to me. From all the years that I've worked with different foundations, you feel that village and that support. So it's not just like a broken arm. You get your cast taken off and then you're able to go bench press 300 pounds. It's a process. He's staying active within the organization, says team owner Denny Hamlin. I'm sure he's at the shop right now, talking to engineers and whatnot. So he's fully embedded in the team and trying to help these young guys, what we've got, to continue to be better. So there you have it, Kurt Busch in his own words. Just for a little bit of context, the reason he mentioned breast cancer survivors there is because this weekend and in the future they will be running some pink window nets, and that is for that organization that Kurt Busch works for breast cancer awareness. That is why he made the allegory to breast cancer with this. So that's just a little bit of context as to why he mentioned breast cancer in there, just in case some people were like, it's totally different from breast cancer. Well, that's why he mentioned it in that context. But the interesting things to take away from this are, he says, A, he can come back possibly before the end of this season, which tells us basically two things. A, he wants to come back, and B, he's either going to come back this season or next season. So we know for sure that Kurt Busch now is going to come back and has plans to come back. So there's no doubt about that anymore. The other thing that he seems to be working through is his balance. He seems to be off balance. That seems to be what is holding him back now. Like he said, he's been doing some inner ear workouts. I'm not going to attempt to try to say that word again. But like that seems to be the issue. He's apparently having some balance issues. So once he gets through that and the physical rehab and all that, he should be good to go. It's also good to note that Toyota is invested in his health to help him get better. He's got the Toyota group surrounding him like a family or like a village, he said, in this particular situation. So that is really, really cool that Toyota has reached out and tried to help his drivers. And speaking of helping drivers, it was also really cool that Denny Hamlin came in there and said that Kurt has basically been at the shop every single week to help the young drivers get better, talking with engineers. He is embedded in the organization, which leads me to believe that when he retires, whenever he retires, he is still going to be part of 23XI going forward. So I think it's very possible that you see Kurt Busch in a role sort of similar to, let's say, like Jeff Gordon was before he became, basically the guy running the show at Hendrick. Jeff Gordon was that same guy, so this could be a very similar career path that Kurt Busch is taking within Toyota, within 23XI, however it shakes out. So it seems like not only that, but he's sort of planning for his future. And of course, he has also talked about when he retires that he would like to do some booth work. And I'm sure he has some one-off races that he would like to go race, a la Jimmy Johnson. So I think when he's done with NASCAR, you'll also see him branch out and do other stuff. But it was a cool update, a good update. So we know for sure now Kurt Busch is trying to get back by the end of this season. And we know for sure he is trying to get back, period. So it was a really good update from Kurt Busch. And, just really glad to see he's working and optimistic that we'll get him back. And hopefully this new car will be fixed by the time that we do get him back. But that's all I got for you today. If you like the content, feel free to subscribe down below. And hopefully I earned that subscription today. If you got a comment or question, leave it down in the comment section. I'll try to get to as many as I can. And other than that, thanks for your time. Peace. I got another video coming out about what Larry McReynolds said about Ty Gibbs. So check that out. That'll be posted maybe a couple hours after this one is posted. All right. I'm out for real now.